Early zone. Uh-uh. I do not like how Zoom keeps changing everything. Mm. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. I was like, what? Hi, Harlem. Hello. I'm skipping a lot of the intro. I'm on my Zoom, and it changes a lot of things up. I wanted to share this video tonight for a little while. I don't think that it's that long, and I'm trying to make sure I got the two individuals that did this live by the right name. Okay. It's a trial, and I came across this channel and I thought that it was fantastic to have a reaction to, right? Yeah, I enjoyed every minute of it. It is so professionalized, the graphics, the characters. So, what these characters, these people has done, um, has taken a lot of stuff that's been going on YouTube out here, and they've taken it to a court theme. So they have actual court, right? Very intelligent. They are so comical. Man, I could not get enough of them. So I kind of went through and subscribed and went through a few of their contents on certain, people that they came across to do trial on. And after this one, I do recommend that you go and check out the one that was the trial of Blueface and Krishan. They have so many. You got to go over there, check them out, subscribe to the channel, enjoy their content, which I have. But what they have is a prosecutor, they have a defense attorney, they have the judge, and they have a bailiff. The bailiff is, just a female that just kind of stands there. So not too much to be paid attention to her. However, she does a marvelous job standing there. But the prosecutor goes by Ron Taylor. The defense goes by Black Ron. In this trial, in regards to R. Kelly's music. So this trial is that the trial theatrical play that they put on was about his music. But you can follow it. It's just magnificent. I was like, oh my God, this is cool. This is so cool. So let's get started with the video. And yeah, let me share the chat. Let me share this. I'm not going to leave it up because I don't want to be hit with a copyright strike or anything, right? But wait a minute. I am on well, yeah, maybe we'll take that down. But check it out. It is pretty good. It's pretty good. Let me get to share the screen. Let me do this. Let me share. Hope you enjoy it, or you probably have seen it, but shout out to Cancel Court. We're doing a viewing, reaction, enjoying this content, also giving you every bit of respect, shout out for this trial of R. Kelly's catalog. It's appreciative. I've subscribed to the channel, and it just happened to be one of your contents that I would love to share over here because this is, R. Kelly's, as they call it, sector, so forth, so forth. But I'm going to enlarge this so that we can really get to see this. But hey, share the channel. This is a must see. This is a good laugh. It's interesting. It's educational. You can follow some of the points in here, but their arguments were just hilarious. But let's go. I'm going to be skipping though because um some things I know I probably should be playing on this live. So when I get to it, I'll probably pause it and then skip to the next sector. Like they have real commercial ads. They have ads and stuff. So, and I don't want to be bothersome with that or cause any problems further than me just playing their content. Okay, here we go. He's a defense attorney. This is Black Ron. Oh, okay, let's get the volume. Let me know if the volume is okay, please, Harv.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. There has been major controversy surrounding the artist Robert Kelly.
This is Black
R. Kelly.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, today we're going to
Okay, sorry about
The
that.
volume is okay, please.
I had to pause
Good day, ladies and
that.
gentlemen. There has been major controversy surrounding the artist Robert Kelly.
This is Black
R. Kelly.
And me over here. Okay, it's gone. Now check this out. I mean, this is like genius work, man. This is just awesome. And it's you can't hear it right now because they got this music going. So
Be proud of my shirt. Be pride. That's a very
oh, it's in
specific
me.
word.
Music.
And I'm offended that you said it, but it was kicked out to me. So don't worry about all that.
All right. It's good to have you here too. Thank you, sir. And we have lawyer, Mr. Black Ron, representing the defense. Mr.
Sounds
Black Ron,
good. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's their music.
What's the inspiration today? You do look cast and sharp.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that. First of all, like I say, I picked this. Yeah, this is all me. But my inspiration was the devil's advocate. I thought if I was gonna represent somebody that's been the pariah of society, somebody they say is doing the devil's work, that I would look for.
Right.
Look like Zorro to me.
Hero. Yeah, I just wanted to thank our beautiful band of Miss Ariel J. Thank you for coming back. We really missed you, and the freaks in the comments missed you too. It's good to have you back in this courtroom, and always you're welcome here anytime to serve and protect this court.
What precinct you work at?
Precinct 69.
All right, order will be held in contempt by Miss Ariel J.
That's all right with me. That's all right in my book. I don't know about you, but
Both sides will have 2 minutes of opening statements. Then you will present factual evidence to the jury. We will end with 2 minutes of closing argument.
Please share the channel. It is called Cancel Court.
Will judge the fate of R. Kelly's music catalog with a clear and decisive judgment. We will begin with the prosecution, Mr. Ron T. Please begin with your opening statement.
okay.
Oh, hold on, because I don't recall it being
Look, man, I don't want to be here.
this much music in it.
This
Is the music distracting?
man.
Oh,
Got a very vast, long, extenuous catalog of very loved music.
Objection, Your Honor.
Oh, what grounds, Mr.
On the grounds of several
okay,
causes.
hold on, let me stop.
I get
See
it.
if I got something else
Lot of
open.
times Is cause for Paul, right? But see, R. Kelly don't care about that.
Hold on.
He doesn't
I gotta stop.
but
Okay, so let's stop sharing.
Stop. Pause. He don't understand. No. He's straight on go. Non-stop. I get it. The music's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I do.
Realize that this man, R. Kelly,
It was me.
the soundtrack to crimes. That's not okay. They'll always sound good. Cool. This is a sex trafficking soundtrack, nigga. That's okay. That's what we listening to.
I got it.
We call
Yes, cancel
a
court.
musical genius.
Honey,
He's-
you're going to, I
he just-
promise you, you're gonna love they stuff, girl. I mean, they go down the line
It's like
with,
these are music.
almost everybody you see out here on YouTube.
People
The
actually
one with,
go through this so that we can listen to these nice songs.
Jay-Z,
and
girl, they got them all on there.
and all
I'm
that
gonna let you
stuff.
check it out.
It's cool, but that come with something.
But
There's
let's get into the trial,
That somebody
the arguments, honey.
that R. Kelly came up with. And today, I'm explaining that price, and then y'all tell me, was it worth price?
You, Mr. Ron T. Mr. Black Ron, you may begin with your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, they're doing the opening statements.
$9.99 at Best Buy. That's where you could have picked up any R. Kelly CD from 1991 until 2016. 75 million CDs got bought, as a matter of fact. And my opponent said R. Kelly doesn't give his people a chance to pause. That lets me know that nigga never bought an R. Kelly album. Because if he did, then he would know. Real big R. Kelly song says, green light, I'ma go. Yellow light, take it slow. Red light, I'ma stop. When you tell me switch lanes, I'ma hit the signal. See, the boy was all about consent. But like I said, we're not here to try him for his actions. We hear about the music. And that music has been the soundtrack of our Black existence for the last 30 years. Feel what you want to feel about the man that made it.
Don't it look like
All I
just
know
a
is
little bit? If you just kind of
119
take a glance from it.
Top the choice. That's a
From
whole lot of hate.
Oh,
Somebody that's been all up and through your life. I'm talking about from your graduation to the first time you busted a nut to your grandmama's funeral were all earmarked by one Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I just feel that if the man is where he belongs, then the songs need to be where they belong, which is in our hearts and on our playlist once again.
Oh shit. It's Ron versus Ron. And yes, terms.
now I can't beat the person.
Media, Ron T. And I'm here to tell y'all that cancel court is back in action. That's right. I know it's been going for a long time, and people been coming up to me asking me, when you bring cancel court back? I don't run it. Okay, I'm just talent. Defiant Digital is ran by two guys, so they be swamped all the time.
Wow.
Guess what? They have now revamped it, and this
I'm
entire
gonna have to
channel
follow them.
will be
Defiant
dedicated just to
Digital.
cancel court. That's right. So, if you want to help make all this stuff happen, there's a few things you can do. One, you can
Let's go forward. Which we already shouted them out. So okay.
I can
All right. The prosecutor is up.
Man, where you need to be, songs where they should be. I mean, I get it, but he didn't just earmark, grandma's funeral. He didn't just earmark graduation. He also earmarked like just some awful shit. Shit that he did himself. People forget when R. Kelly first came out. We just think about R. Kelly. We forgot about, public announcement. Remember that song, Vibe? I remember that. Vibe. Vibe. Vibe.
Now he's still arguing the music, but
Okay, you did that, right?
uh,
At the end, you talking about all the girls that got it, right? Tina's got it. Maria's got it. Little Aaliyah's got it. What? What?
I don't think I recall the song Harlem saying Little Aaliyah. I recall the song going Aaliyah's got it. Am I wrong? Am I right or wrong? I have to go back and listen to that, but you have to sit and wait for the defense rebuttal back to this prosecutor.
He said that. Little Aaliyah's got it. So this first album was like, yeah, Little Aaliyah's got it. That's okay. It's one thing to do the stuff. It's another thing to talk about it and tell us that you did it. That's awful. Feeling on your booty. Who does that? Seems like you ready? Come on now, dog. You can't.
Oh, he's got an argument for that
Great
one too,
music.
Harlem.
I don't know other way to say it, dog.
Defense was really
Great
good.
music and
Really
think
good.
that shit is sweet. Eminem don't even do that. He talk about killing his own mama. That's some hardcore stuff. So as far as evidence, you heard the shit.
I do. I
heard
think
the
it's
shit.
just Aaliyah got it. I know damn little.
Okay, he did in the
But
closet.
this is how they do. We both know in the courtroom, right?
Daniel. I mean, all of it, it was just wrong. It was me talking about midgets. You can't say that word. That's what he did. 39 chapters of wildness. Then he had the nerve to bring in one of the most wonderful singers that really brought things to our lives. Somebody that you and I should relate to. Ron Isley. Ron Isley, you take this wonderful man who makes songs about the world and in between the sheets, you know, regular stuff. And now you make Ron a dirty old man that's disrespecting women? Ron Isley did nothing but said wonderful things about women. And then he get with R. Kelly and he say, bitch, men talking. Bitch, shut up. Do you know how powerful you have to be able to influence your elders? Somebody that's been doing the things that they've done their entire lives. They get with you and now they talking to their girlfriend and say, bitch, it's real niggas talking. Hit you with my cane.
He writing his nose down, girl. He's
Come on,
ready.
man. I don't want R. Kelly touching kids or influencing my grandparents. And that's the music he make. Y'all heard it. You bought it. You had fun. You found out what it was about. It's time to call it a wrap, man. Time to call it a wrap.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T. Do you have any rebuttals against what you just heard, sir?
I'm glad he called it a rap, Your Honor. Yeah, that nigga was going on and on and on. Sound like a nigga that can't dance to me. Sound like a nigga that never got invited to a cookout. Sound like a nigga that never got some coochie to an R. Kelly signing. Because he talked about seems like he read it may have a nefarious undertone.
I mean, the judge is
Got about
tickled
slow
on it. The judge so tickled.
Those were on that same album. That follow-up album had Sex Me. Yeah, baby, baby. Yeah, when he asked for it, begged for it, come over here and let me take off your clothes. Sound like a nigga who be yearning and needing. Your body's calling. Bump and grind. And none of us seen nothing wrong. We haven't, and we still don't. I can't sleep. You remind me of my Jeep. And he said Ronald Isley, for the first time, became a dirty nigga. That lets me know his daddy don't know good music neither. Because the Isley brothers had a song called In Between the Sheets that he brought up, in which Ronald Isley says, girl, I love the way you receive me. Girl, I Love the way you relieve me. Oh, it's coming. Coming on strong. Have a song where he sung to a side chick. Hello, it's me. It's me, baby. I thought about us for a long, long time. And he proceeds to talk about how he come around every once in a while just to be her reason to smile. I can get mad about you as if you mine, but I can't help it, baby. And then when he couldn't get the coochie, told her in a song called Don't Want to Be Lonely, well, go away then, damn it. And now you want to tell me that real niggas is talking was his pushing point? Well, he must have fell the fuck off the cliff because Rick Ross ain't did none of the crimes R. Kelly did. And yet you heard Zaddy on the song. Realest niggas that has ever been. That's your grandmama's good dream.
Oh, Lord.
Now you want to hold R. Kelly responsible for letting people be themselves. Well, are you going to hold the other 59 artists that R. Kelly made top charting songs with? Because if you're going to throw R. Kelly away, you got to throw the whole studio away. Yeah, so all them niggas that got Grammys for engineering, yeah, throw all that work away. Yeah, all them band members that played on the 29 tours he went on.
This
All
is
them
facial expression.
Yeah, the 43 background dancers that worked on those tours, including his wife, who has become a star in her own right on 4 different reality TV shows. So I guess you got to throw Mona Scott Young away too. See, it's so many residual trickle-down effects when you throw away one person. See, in law, they call that fruit of the poisonous tree, you know.
And law.
R. Kelly is the poison. Where them apples sure didn't fall far from the tree. How many people are children of R. Kelly, like Trey Songz?
Oh.
Soon we get started making love, going harder. No. Trapped in a closet was debauchery? Oh, sir, that was a classical masterpiece. Well, R. Kelly played all 13 parts. He wasn't talking about the LGBT community and the designers of your shirt being trapped in the closet. He himself was trapped in the closet, playing the role of a side nigga, woke up at 7 a.m. in the bed that did not belong to him, heard a voice that did not belong to his wife, and that voice said, my husband coming. And in a frantic scamper, he went to the closet. That story unfolds only to find out that not only does that woman know his wife, but they was friends in school. And that the husband is leading a sexual scandal behind the scenes on the DL. And that quote unquote midget you referred to,
isn't that what the story was out here?
His name was Big Man, who was a male entertainer that was very known for his extreme endowment. Yeah. Boy was blessed. Called him a 3-leg. Never mind. Thank you. I've said enough. He should go listen.
Midget dicks. Really, nigga? Cancel Court be right back. Listen up, Cancel Court fans. Cancel Court doesn't drop every week, so you can't rely on the algorithm to always give you Cancel Court. So we need you to hit that bell and turn your notifications on to never miss an episode of
Notifications are on.
We'll wait. No, seriously. Turn your fucking notification.
They're on. Let's go.
Enough talk about my shirt.
As the prosecutor.
Right there. I get it. Maybe Ron Isley was a dirty old man back then. All right, cool. Maybe I'm just, blowing it out of proportion. But you said that there were like kids, if you will, of R. Kelly, people he inspired, like Trey Songz. Trey Songz's not a real nice dude either. I don't know if you really hip to the new information about him.
Allegedly.
It turns out
Objection, Your Honor.
Hi, Rita.
On the grounds that we're talking about the music.
Let me
not the music.
pause.
fuck what he talking about.
Pause this, welcome, any new chatters coming into the live. How you been, Rita? We're reviewing, having comic night, with these theatrical, individuals, Rod and Ron. They have this show where it's titled Cancel Court, and they have trial court based on all of the, I guess, team players that you see around social media, celebrities and of sort, right? So they come up with this here. I mean, this is awesome. This strategic play here, and they're arguing. Just like in the real court settings, you have the judge and you have the bailiff, you have the prosecutor, you have the defendant, the defense, and you also, the juror, of course, will be the people sitting in the audience that you see, right? But I came across this in particular because of how they wanted to take R. Kelly's music to trial, to have the public decide on, that's good to hear, right? Can you separate the music from the artists? So that's what this is about. If you stick around, you will see, of course, the jury come with this verdict and make its decision. But before we get to that part, enjoy the rest of this. When I tell you, it is interesting and it's funny, it's fun to watch.
It's work.
Oh, and of course, and of course, they roast on each other throughout, the trial. I like the judge. I absolutely love the judge. He's like playing his part.
Nasty. He is taking sexual advantage of people, knocking on the door, and he don't live there, sticking thumbs in people's booties.
Allegedly, that's speculative, sir.
Sound like this nigga hating to me, Your Honor.
Listen, I'm hating what these guys do. I get it. We're supposed to be canceling his music, and I am. Look what R. Kelly's music has produced. Another millionaire monster. This is what he do. He's so good at being bad that he can teach other people.
This is the prosecutor
At being bad.
We all know how they work.
He's gonna do. Who he gonna influence? And then that person, and that person, and that person. I get it. A lot of people made money with him. A lot of people made money with Hitler. That's okay. Even about his wife got on a show. Did you forget about the one particular show? Surviving R. Kelly. You think she wanted to be on that?
Yeah, she signed a release.
She's like, for you? Hey,
That's
You
both
can
of
see
them
the
go by the name of Ron
Logan.
Loke and Ron Tone, I think it was.
Treated and
She
abused.
said, wait a minute. He said, you think she wanted to be on that show? He said, hell yeah. She consented. She signed a release. She signed up for it. Hell.
Just messed over. So I can be in a documentary. I get it. R. Kelly made some wonderful music, got a lot of awards. But when you get ready to get an award, an Emmy for your rape documentary, that's probably somebody's music we shouldn't be listening to.
I
Why
know
would
that's
you
right,
listen to that?
Rita.
Why would you listen to a person who literally tells you blatantly, covertly, subversively, I like to do bad, nasty stuff to children. The Pied Piper. What does the Pied Piper do?
Hey, baby, he's the prosecutor, so
Kid. What's his name?
he's doing what he's supposed to do as a
American
prosecutor, right? Tear him down.
What he do? He make music, sex in the kitchen. That's a health.
He wants R. Kelly music gone. Keep in mind, this is them in trial about the music. Okay, it's about the music. And of course, they throwing in all of this other subliminal, terrifying things that we would know is different than what the prosecutor is presenting to that juror. Same thing as to what actually the arguments were about here in the community. Same thing.
Chris. That's not okay. Album, Chocolate Factory. I get it. It's wonderful. But you can't say nasty stuff. You can't take advantage of people and get paid for it. Where they do that at?
Hollywood, nigga.
I get it. Different seating.
Oh no.
That's made up. Unfortunately, R. Kelly's is real. It'd be different if this was just some weird thing that he did. He got a whole show called Surviving R. Kelly, and there's a track for every girl that's on there. 50 girls of awful shit.
You see how
Right.
he
Yeah.
present that though?
Beat hot. though.
What hold on there. Hold on.
Do we put a
Hold on.
value?
Where's my
on
pointer
people?
at? Oh,
Is
here we
it
go.
really worth?
You see how he worded that? He said that R. Kelly has his own show in different segments that shows different descriptive of different girls. And that's not true. R. Kelly, that was not R. Kelly's show. We all know who doctored and put that show together and put it out against him. R. Kelly had a show that came out against him. R. Kelly didn't do that. So those words, just the way he worded that, would have definitely persuade the juror as if like R. Kelly put, like he did this. Oh, he actually showed what he was actually doing from this particular show. It's the wording, and this is how prosecutors work, right? I had to address that. I object. It wasn't his show. It was the presumption of some other production or well, the LGBT, all of them women, right? That came to put this show together, that have these women on these shows to make all of these allegations about him. But this is why the defense attorney will be up next.
The sacrifice that these women had to endure. Like, they're taken advantage of. There's a young girl, 16, 17 years old, locked up in his house.
Objection, Your Honor.
On what grounds, Mr.
On the grounds that he keeps on going back to the crimes.
The criminal, he wants to deliberate. He wants to debate the criminal, but they're in the trial for his music. And he keeps bringing him right back there. But what did Little Ron say? He had 16, 17, and whatever locked up in his house. And what's the arguments out here in the streets? No police was called. No police reports were made. R. Kelly was not on trial for locking some women up in the damn house. But like I said, this is theoretical, right? But
This is about the music.
When you make music
Will
about
this
your
nigga
crime,
stay on point, Your Honor?
Order, sustain, Mr. Ron T. He has a point. Let's
get it,
focus on the
dog. You
music.
fighting hard. He got a good song. But you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm mentioning the crimes, because the crimes
Is the only thing you can talk about.
the crimes are in his song. The nigga said it.
Listen
He
to the
been trapped in a
music,
closet.
y'all.
Not because that was a cool
Listen
idea.
to the beats,
'cause
I'm
he was
sorry.
trapping bitches in closets. That's real. That really happened. The documentary exists. Feeling on your booty. He did that to strangers, to people he should not be doing that to. These not just songs. These are self-fulfilling prophecies and admissions. And if you like to listen to a soundtrack of actual crimes, then so be it. Is he a bad guy? Yes, we get that. We get that. But I ain't just talking about what he did. I'm talking about the fact that he got a Grammy for what he did. Most niggas go to jail and that's it. This nigga got Grammys
Or the
for
defense
sexual
over there
assault.
writing his notes, y'all.
Ain't talking about him. Talking about the fact that you like to fuck it and get paid for it.
Thank you, sir. I've one quick follow-up to what you just said. You talked about the crimes in his music.
Okay,
But could you
Judge got a
also
question.
correlate the crimes in other artists' music, like Elvis, Keith Chief? There's a number of artists that speak about violence and criminal activity in their music. Again, these are things alleged, but can you talk about that correlation into this case briefly?
Briefly.
Excuse me, sir. Fact of the matter is, we ain't talking about them. Fuck them. We talking about R. Kelly. I get it. A lot of people admit to a lot of stuff. Elvis is dead, God rest his soul. Chief Keef is God knows where. Who knows? People fight and shoot people all the time. Not everybody make music about liking young girls. Seems like you ready. I don't see nothing wrong. R. Kelly, I concur. I do. This man is making pedophilic music.
You're talking about canceling a man's musical catalog, particularly in this case, a black man. But when you look at his white counterparts, also speak about different things in their music. Why are you not holding them to the same standard that you're holding to R. Kelly?
Yeah, this Lord rest his soul all of a sudden.
I'm saying the man dead, man.
I mean, Elvis did marry a 13-year-old.
And before he died, he stole all his songs from a black man.
I tell you what, why I ain't holding the same standard. What's your favorite Elvis song? That's what the fuck I thought. You ain't never taken catalog. We don't know it. Some people know it, you know, but the color they ain't here. Okay, don't nobody care about that. You said that he married a 13-year-old girl.
Yes, he did.
Did he put out a sex tape with her?
We don't know.
R. Kelly did. That's what he do.
He was not convicted of that crime.
All right.
That was alleged.
It looked like it. It does. It does look like it
Jim's
does.
ass is next.
But you know what? You see the picture that they put up, and the first thing that I thought about was, wonder if they grabbed that from out of the community over here that just kept getting put up over and over and over. I was like, because people do that, right? And this is not that old at all.
Pause. Cancel court. We'll be right back.
All right, let's fast forward. Shout out to cancel court, you guys. All right.
Like this nigga
Defense is up.
are hating. He keeps referring back to 2 songs off R. Kelly's first album. That was 91, dog.
Did y'all
And then
think
it's
the
cool for
prosecutors
everybody else to do it.
won
So
that
then
grant?
what about the other songs R. Kelly made with all the other artists, like Jay-Z, arguably the greatest rapper alive? He didn't make one album with Hov, no, he made 2 of them. Best of Both Worlds and Unfinished Business. As the judge so eloquently pointed out, there are rappers, gospel artists, rock and roll stars that sing and rap about their sordid tales, and them songs become part of the ebony nomenclature. You Save Me is right up there with We
You don't
Fall
like
Down.
the shoes? Oh, he gonna
And
talk
Can't
about
Get
them.
Up.
Hold on.
And both them niggas have stories about being in underage sexual situations.
Allegedly.
I like how you throw that in there, young. So it's cool when Donnie McClurkin sang about it, because you make you cry when you're with your mom.
Prosecutor whip
When R.
that
Kelly was
round.
allegedly talking about it, all of a sudden we gotta throw away everything he made after that, huh? Not only did he get a Grammy for that first album, he got multiple Grammys. And you said that the songs are all admissions. So I guess I Believe I Can Fly is an admission of a nigga with aerial skills. I guess the 7 movie soundtracks he worked on
Look
were
at
all
the
the
children.
admissions of crimes he did. I guess he was really in the car with Batman when he made Gotham City.
Even the prosecutor had to laugh.
Trail mix, which songs you gonna fuck with? Feeling on Your Booty is the song of a man who walked up to a lady real slow in the dance club, started dancing. She put her arms around him. They
Uh,
was belt buckle to belt buckle.
what?
And then, and only then, he began to fill up on her. Sound like a nigga who ain't never got slow dance. Because you keep on bringing up all the best moments of R. Kelly. Everybody knows, Your Honor, that if you was at your house, in the bed, that from beyond that bed of yours, you could see ceiling fans, Your Honor. Window blinds, Your Honor. And even though your birthday ain't in December, inside of her walls, there would dwell what, church? A Capricorn. To feast your body all night. And we was saying, all because he's the greatest. We all know that if R. Kelly was not locked up, he'd be the single-handed, undisputed versus champion. The only person even in his realm is Missy Elliott. And he got 6 albums that she can't fuck with. Trapped in the closet alone. Shut down most of your favorite artists' whole catalog. 39 chapters is a whole lot of creativity for one man. To give us 3 different versions of 12 plays? It's 36 plays. That's more than most NBA and NFL playbooks. I'm talking about champions that won whole games with less than 36 plays, and R. Kelly gave them to you. Yeah, she's got that vibe. You said it like it was a bad thing, but to this day, we all out here trying to catch a vibe. Pull up to the party, it's lit. When you get there, it's a vibe, yeah. And he said, Little Aaliyah's got it. Sound like he was a prophet to me, because even though the woman died in 2001, she's still in our hearts and souls today. Sound like Little Aaliyah could have that vibe.
That's right.
Only your nasty ass saw something nasty. See, what I've learned, Your Honor, about people, people like to project.
Yep. Yep.
See, the people that want to hold R. Kelly up in effigy for the crimes that he
I'm
committed,
telling
they're
you,
doing so
but that's your
because they can't
jury.
acknowledge the wrong person in
Hold
mind.
on. Hold on. So what do y'all think of this round? You think the defense is doing a damn good job on this round with trying to prove his case that R. Kelly's catalog should stay right where it's at, out here for the people? Or do you think the prosecutor won that round? He wants it gone. Says if the man is gone, then the music should be gone.
No.
Sustain, Mr. Blacklaw. Sustain. This is personal. You're attacking his personal character.
Hey, I'm not attacking anything, y'all. I'm merely making an observation.
You have 30 seconds.
See, people like to throw people out, cash people out, put the spotlight on that one to hide what they be doing. See, it's only
Now,
those dudes
that's the
that have
fact.
nefarious intent that really want to police a woman for how she conducts herself.
I'm really about to beat your ass.
I guess we could say. I guess we can agree the prosecutor can also agree that the defense is kicking his butt this round. Okay.
Come on.
Stay within the confines.
Awesome. What I be doing? No girls.
Order. Stay with. You have 10 seconds, sir. Make your point and then take a seat. Do not make this personal. Focus on the case. Defending your client.
My point has been made, John.
Yeah, I know.
You can see
I
my
know.
opponent, all hot under his cheap ass collar, ugly ass shirt, got him all in his feelings. Want to fight?
Want to fight?
So that one too.
Thank you, Mr. Black Ron.
Shit.
Uh-uh.
Niggas fight. Cancel. Right back.
No, let's fast forward. Shout out to cancel court, you guys. Hold on, where we at?
Marks?
Okay, we back.
Thank you.
Oh, these are closing arguments, y'all.
Folks, it's clear that the prosecution cannot separate the art from the artist.
No,
And I get it. I truly do. This one particular artist did some reprehensible, unforgivable, incorrigible, downright dastardly things.
now,
And for
I
that,
gotta say this
he
before he's
serving
kind of start with his closing arguments. Keep in mind, the defense has to put some things out there in the court. We may not like it, but however, it's kind of like acknowledging and throwing a little mercifulness at the same time. We're aware of this. We know, okay, he walked down the street and announced Azrael and what's the other girl name? You said the judge is really? You think so? But I'm just enjoy, right? Okay, so some things like it's out there. We got to acknowledge this. Let's put this here in the face of the juror, and then let's move forward with the however, so that now you got some little bit of some accountability in the faces, right? But yet then this is what's happening now. So he shouldn't be charged and looked at in the way as the prosecutor is continuing to paint him in this court. So that's part of defense strategy, right? I'm gonna put a little bit out here. Hey, Serena. Okay, but let's listen to his closing argument.
My opponent a minute ago said that we knelt because we found out that our nation's anthem was about slavery. But we quit kneeling soon as Jay-Z said that shit was over with. And that same Jay-Z did 2 albums with R. Kelly and 2 tours.
Oh,
This
you
was
like
all after
read it? Well, you get to go through that content, baby.
See, so
It's so good.
we took this blind eye to what R. Kelly was doing while continuously bumping the music. Aaliyah was 15 in 94, dog. But you bought song after song, hit after hit, jam after jam. You financed studio session after studio session because we were able to separate the artist from their art. We all knew R. Kelly shouldn't be around your teenage niece. We all knew that. When we saw the video of him allegedly eating booty, we already knew, whoo, he's a wild one.
I never ever seen that
And
picture,
let his
y'all.
wild ass keep on making them hits. Hell, if they had a studio in the penitentiary right now, I wouldn't be the first in line, but I might be third on that R. Kelly that's gonna drop from behind these bars. Because I know it would be a masterpiece. The whole part about it is America listen to. Because the fact is, when it comes to music, he's him. All of the him it ever was. He done made other he's.
Listen.
Chris Brown, him Jr. Trey Songz, him Jr.
Oh no.
Anthony Hamilton, you might as well call him Anthony Hamilton, because he is also a byproduct of R. Kelly. Like it or not, for the last 31 years, that man has been the DNA of Black love music. Every party we've had, every fiesta, every after the show is the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby, and after the original is probably this, y'all. This conversation that we having right now. We ain't gonna throw away all of our DNA just because we found out an ugly truth. That's like being mad that
This
you
is
like
the moment where
your grandma
you're coming to your end of your closing, and you got to really make them think. You got to change up the narrative. You got to mix it up.
You don't like how the bologna is made.
Hard
You
in
just
there.
enjoy how the sandwich tastes.
What?
And unfortunately, some bad shit went on in that R. Kelly baloney. But I'll be damned if that sandwich don't smack.
The sandwich don't smack.
Order, save your applauses.
You gonna let him talk about your grandma like that? That's what we doing.
He sat down like, you can't mess with this. You can't mess with this. I got the jury on lock. He did. Did y'all notice how they were really zoomed into his argument? Now, let's pay attention to how well they are zoomed in into the prosecutor closing argument.
My grandmother is
You don't care that he called your grandma a slave or none of that. That's okay. I get it. I get it. Brother Ron said we don't care how the bologna is made. We just want to eat it. That sandwich smack. So do Chris Brown. So do Trey Songz. These are the people that R. Kelly has influenced with his music. When do we start taking accountability? When do we start going, you know what?
They are hilarious. They're just hilarious.
I get it. He did some good stuff. But when do we go, nah, I'm not about to put people through that. We stopped wearing Tommy Hilfiger because we heard he ain't like niggas. We heard it. We got a documentary of the crimes that R. Kelly did. And we like, nah, I like it. Word? That's what you okay with. It's just evilness. And this is the sickest part about it, man. We willing to just absolutely just give up on, just not give a fuck about Black women. And I hate to make it about race, but that's the people that he fucking over. We are so willing, so easy, so to just go, well, but it's good. Do Black women not mean shit to you? The fact that a person can create a legacy off of just absolute mistreatment of Black women. I get it. You're playing your little violin, right? Ain't your mama a Black woman? You don't give a fuck. Would you not care if a nigga made a Grammy-winning album
This here
about
is
taking
the
advantage and molesting your
sympathy
mom?
emotional roller coaster that they like to put you in. You're taking one person and applying it as a whole factor, like what was done to him. It's gonna have the whole entire world screwed up. It's like, what do we talk about? Would you like for this to have happened to your mother? Where did those arguments go about? In this section, in this sector, in this community. What if it were, but it wasn't. It does not goes to say that just because whatever these allegations were on R. Kelly, that it affected or will affect an entire freaking country when we were already affected by the lowest of the scum of the earth when our ancestors migrated from the South, from being put through sexually, underage, bringing in, misbreeded, children. The worst has we've already been through that. So how about maybe all of that from the historical times of slavery is what really, really messed up this damn, the world. I'm like, so that's the part when they get the argument, I'm like, I object. We're not here to argue about, well, what do you think the next generation of your kids are gonna be for seeing this, or this here could have been your mama. I was like, there's just no open floor for me to be arguing that point with nobody. It wasn't. Let's stick to what's going on now. Not know what if. Because if it was, then guess what? Then it would have been. But since it wasn't, let's not argue that.
That's okay to you? Like, that's cool? Who bumped that? I'd kill a nigga if I heard somebody playing the rape record to my mama. No. And look, man, I get it. I like to fuck people too. I just want them to be the right age. That's all.
You see the
man. I
juror?
just want them to
Did you pay
consent.
attention to the ghetto
You
juror?
kept
I don't
going
want
by
to call him
yourself,
judge,
dog. Like,
but I'm just saying.
I just can't get with the idea that
You notice the juror? Notice the difference in the juror? So when defense Ron was up there speaking, man, they had their heads in their hands and they were tuned in. They weren't snickering, except for if he told a one little minor little joke about his shirt, stuff like that, or how he was projecting possibility. Well, maybe it's you that like the the young girls or something, right? Because you're always talking about it. However, right, look at the juror. Now the prosecutor is up. He got so many jokes and backlash against R. Kelly, and of course, he's there as thinking that he's winning, but that juror is over there in comic hour. They ain't paying. They like what? Because they're missing all of his points that he's actually really trying to make as to why R. Kelly's music, his catalog, should be destroyed as well, buried as well. They don't hear that. They're missing his points because his jokes are overwhelming his main points. So they're tuned in into a comic view. They're just laughing. They missing them points, but they heard everything that damn defense was saying.
the rape of 50 women,
Hey, Beauty.
the kidnapping of children, that's what's worth some hot songs. Hey,
He should have object, but he can't because they in closing arguments, and I get that. But had he said that during their opening arguments, yeah, he'd have probably object to that to the judge, right? Because that's not found to be true at all. And of course, over here in the community, that definitely was argued. Did R. Kelly even asked himself, what's a cult? I don't have people trapped no damn where. What about the one that left out the house and went down, as he says, to the uncle house to get some shoes? How's she trapped? What about all the shopping and stuff? We seen Joy in the mall. We seen Azrael out buying cakes and shit. Where were they trapped at? I'm just saying.
I'll listen to Jaquan before I go through that, man. Jay Holiday has some good songs. I'm just saying, like, without R. Kelly, we'd be all right. If we have to sacrifice R. Kelly's music,
Yeah,
put a stop to taking.
he said he can listen to Jaquan and Holiday. What do y'all hear them singing today? What do y'all hear? I don't hear much at all. Not even played on the radio. Not that much at all. You literally got to go put that name in and pick out your specific song that you want to hear. I turn on the radio. I turn on my series. I go on the YouTube. I go over here. I could scroll. It's R. Kelly. It's R. Kelly. It's R. Kelly being played. So we know his music ain't dead. Like he said, they took him off Spotify. And that's fine and all. But now I think because people are becoming more aware of this trial he went through, it's like, a lot of people just start second guessing, like, wait a minute, hold on. You hear R. Kelly's music like everywhere. I think that they even starting to push it back through some goddamn movies, clippings, or I promise you I'll be hearing like, damn, R. Kelly is everywhere. But let's continue.
Advantage and being evil to women, I think
Evil to
very
women.
fair trade.
Evil to women. What about the shopping sprees? Should we double back and play Azrael video? Oh, how she talked about how nice and kind and he's giving and he's this and and how the other girls may have been there for the shopping sprees, but should we play that? But we're not. I'm just saying, maybe He did some homework, but he just didn't do all of his homework. You know, he only focused on, just like the prosecutor, that's their position. We only need to find things that is detrimental to him, because their goal is to what? Bring him down. And that's exactly what he's doing here on this show.
So like I said earlier, I'll just say to you all,
Oh,
is
we
it
play.
worth it?
It's on here
Is
too.
that worth music?
He's done.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T. At this time, we will go to the jury for decision. It is up to you to
yeah.
make this decision. So
Uh-oh.
please judge this case based on the presentations of the lawyers and
That round, y'all. Who won that round? The defense made some very interesting, intricate freaking points. And keep in mind, this is all about R. Kelly's catalog, not about the criminal acts. That's what this cancel court ran this trial on, though, right? But who do y'all think won this?
the facts that were given. All those in favor of canceling R. Kelly's music catalog, raise your right hand and say aye.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Those that are in favor of not canceling R. Kelly's music catalog, raise your right hand and say aye. Higher, Trey. Higher, higher. Because you will be judged.
Twice. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, his head down
A
there.
judgment has been rendered.
Uh-oh.
It is hereby in the power of counsel court that R. Kelly's music catalog will not. That is over.
The defense won. Look at him, y'all.
All right.
Oh, the prosecutor bitter, y'all. He bitter.
And I tried. You can't say I ain't never did nothing for the community, man.
To all the lovely black people that are gonna go home and make love to the playlist that we used to listen to.
I thought
I came in here and I tried to stand up for women, black women in particular, but you know what? The beat's just too hot.
now you know that to me is a sorry ass excuse to use to win your case. I tried to come in here and stand up for the black women, and tell me this, y'all. What is it that you still see black women out here doing? What are they doing? The same shit before R. Kelly got locked up, and it's gonna be here while he's locked up. And after he gets released, it's still gonna be the same shit going on. The same shit going on. Oh, Beauty, you would love this. Now, I still got a little bit of time. I'm gonna ask you guys, because if you guys vote against it, then that's fine. Because I only really came here to show you guys this one. But would y'all like to do the review on the Krishan and Blueface? Just type a yeah in the chat. When y'all talking about R. Kelly's was good. That one was good. It was real good. So it's up to you guys, or if y'all ready to depart, we're over on the ONEPAPOOSE channel. It's nice and quiet over here, ain't it? It's nice and quiet. So it's up to y'all. I could give y'all a little bit. We'll do a little bit more time so we can review and have some fun for a little bit longer, watching them go to trial on Krishan and Blueface. But on this here trial with R. Kelly and his catalog, the defense team presented its case very well, argued some major factors, brung his due diligence, and of course the jury had voted and deliberated and voted, came back with well, not unanimous, but they came back where R. Kelly music must stay right where it is. We gonna play it because you got to separate the art, like he says, from the artist. And he's a genius. And why should the world be punished by removing his music, from the catalogs out there? Why? Why? We want to hear it. We want to hear it. You're doing what you found necessary to do to him based on these allegations. And we found something that we still want to be able to enjoy while he's sitting and fighting his case. Period. It's like, if you do double jeopardy, you're gonna take the man and the music. Nah, leave the music behind. Leave the music right where it's at. Okay, y'all good. Let's do Blueface. Let me go and find it. Now, I got a feeling y'all really finna be laughing on this one though. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see where it is. I was like in tears on this one, y'all. It's only 35 minutes, but we could cut it short because we'll fast forward through his advertisements and stuff. But once again, we give a shout out over here to Cancel Court. This is amazing content. Man, when I say they put these together, but it don't stop here, you guys. They do politics. They do going down a list. They got a mixture of some of everything. They just very diversified over there, but all of it is prefixing through the trial. They're holding trials. Okay, but let's do Blueface and Krayshawn, y'all.
Cancel Court with Judge Tony Towns.
Tony Towns.
The trial of Blueface in Krishan Rock.
She
Oh.
wrote, "I love you blue in blood." Are you the Joker?
And now, let's go to the courtroom. In this corner, the defense. He lost a little weight. Now he's acting light-skinned. Say hello to Ryan Davis.
Oh, they got a new defense.
The
Different
prosecution
defense.
coming straight from the TJ Maxx Black Friday sale.
You know what?
Welcome,
See,
Ron T.
now y'all know that's gonna stick with me, right? I gotta put that one in my goddamn book of roasting. TJ Maxx Black Friday sale. You know what? They need to stop. They nothing wrong with TJ Maxx. There's nothing wrong with TJ Maxx. So, okay, but let's check it out.
Come to order. Cancel Court is now in session with Judge Tony Towns.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen.
Judge Tony Towns.
Abuse, buttery, toxicity, pure stupidity are a few words some have described social media influencers, rapper Blueface and his on-again, off-again girlfriend, Krishan Rock. The culture is tired and has spoken loud and clear. Today, we will determine if Jonathan Porter, aka Blueface, and Krishan Rock should be suspended from all social media and Black events effective immediately until further notice. We have veteran lawyer Mr. Ron T. representing the prosecution. Welcome back, Mr. Ron T. Sir, not too long ago, you caused a bit of a stir on social media when you called out Romeo Miller about his relationship with his father.
Oh, Romeo, when you was 18, you could have got all them checks. How much money you thought you were supposed to get? What song did you have? You wasn't even hot. You was discount Bow Wow, and Bow Wow got over.
Now you're here trying to cancel Blueface and Krishan. What is your motive?
Yes, I did do that because, fuck little Romeo.
Oh,
I've always been a fan of Bow Wow, man, and I didn't enjoy the fact that he was complaining. At least he had a daddy. That's all I'm saying. But that's not what's important. I'm back. I took a little while off because of that controversy. I was touring with the Five Heartbeats. That's why I have this sexy white blazer on. The numbers didn't work out right, seeing as how there's 5 heartbeats. I was sick, so I figured I'd just get back to my regular job, and now I'm here to get rid of Blue and Krishan, whatever these things
okay.
are.
So
Welcome back. We're glad to have you here. Next week.
his position is he wants Krayshawn and Blueface off of social media. Will he get that? Well, we'll see.
We have Mr. Ryan Davis representing the defense. Mr. Davis, it seems like you're today's version of Johnny Cochran, representing all the criminals.
shit.
How do you manage all these interesting
shit.
clients?
Well, I believe everybody deserves a fair day in court. And you make more money when you get the criminals off. I'm just being honest with you. Way more money than that. And it's way more praise in it.
I agree with him. Let's look at the YSL case, right? You know those attorneys. I mean, well, technically, I mean, Young Thug, I mean, he got off, but he got off with some stiff ass stipulations too, right? That's a long ass time on what is it, probation or parole? I don't know which one he's on, right? There's a difference on parole, right? But do you know how much money they made getting those boys off? Whole lot of money. So there's proof to the pudding on this one here. Like, but he said, yeah, he likes being in defense because shit, a whole lot of money be made once you win. But you got to go in there very confident and with your I's and T's crossed, knowing that, you know, you're going to win this one here.
I mean, if the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Thank you, Mr. Davis, for that interesting soliloquy. Welcome back. Both sides will have 2 minutes for opening statements. Then you will present factual evidence to the jury. We will end with 2 minutes of closing arguments. Once all evidence is presented, the jury appears without bias will decide the fate of Blueface and Krishan Rock. I do not decide the fate of this case, nor does my beautiful bailiff, Miss Ebony. My God, thank you for always coming back, supporting the show and all that you do. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. Anytime and any place.
See,
We will begin with the prosecution. Mr. Lanti, please.
Judge Matthews lookalike sitting up there flirting with the damn bailiff. You ain't never seen Judge Judy flirt with that damn man up in her courtroom. He over here flirting with the damn bailiff. Go ahead on, Judge. She is very pretty.
Proceed with your opening statement.
Alrighty, thank you. That was very inappropriate, by the way. I figure, you know, a man of the cloth, but never mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, today I'm here to
They can facade it, cover it, put on all type of what is called sheep's clothing, can't they? But you listen, different things, and something strange will come out from up underneath them clothes. Yeah. He said that was very inappropriate.
So Blueface and Krishan Rock. And you might wonder, why? Why would you do that? And I'll simply say, because they're awful. They're terrible. They're a bad example for kids, for adults, for everything. And this is one of the main things. We have ratings, right, on movies. There's rated R, there's PG-13, all of that. Why do we do that? To shield people from stuff. These fucking monsters are running rampant on Jesus's internet. No rating, nothing. Everything bad you can think of, they've done it. Fighting, did it. Fighting each other's mama and daddy. Nigga, what? Is that okay? Is that what we promoting in Black Love?
That was
you
Krishan daddy down on that ground.
Mama? Ugh.
That's the bailiff.
Hygiene, walking around with no tooth.
Security.
For what? Why for? Are you a sailor? Is you a pirate? I'm not saying if you got a missing tooth, that's wrong, but she took it out. And when she do have it in, she got a picture of this nigga face on her toothpieces. I didn't even know that was possible. Most people do diamonds. She put this man's face in her mouth. She got a tattoo over her vagina. It says Jonathan's.
He don't shop Tebow. You could probably get that on Tebow. You could probably upload a little picture, and then they get it put all on your little snappy indenture. Yeah, you get Tebow teeth with put your man picture on it.
Pussy. I mean, I appreciate that, but come on now, dog. We gonna send that to the kids? The fact that this woman is pregnant, Blueface said, that could be 10 other niggas' baby. He said that. That's on the internet. You know that there's 10 other guys that was having sex with her at the same time as you? Ugh. So all I'm saying is, if we gonna love these people, that's cool, but put them on the appropriate sites. Put them on Bang Bros.
Whatever that is.
You know, oh, you didn't know? They came out with a sex tape on Jesus' Twitter. They did that.
What?
There's nothing. Put them where they need to be. Put them on some OnlyFans or whatever it is, but don't put this out in the world. We got enough.
They had a sex tape out, y'all. What in the world is going on? Oh God, he said it flashed through on Twitter. I don't know about that. I don't know. Twitter's kind of tight.
Problems. The new Bobby and Whitney, but we act like we won't remember how that story ended. It's all fun and games till shit get real. So I say we should cancel them now, not only for
He
their
wants
sake,
them
but
canceled.
for ours as well.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T, for your opening statement. Mr. Ryan Davis, please begin with your opening statement.
Hey, what's up, Ron?
Girl.
Nice jacket.
Hey, appreciate that.
She works hard for the money, for the love of money. More money, more problems. They were small face bills, then they were big face bills. Now they blue faces. All about the Benjamins. Who don't like money? Why are we canceling money?
This is about a rapper.
There's a rapper named Blueface. I am not prepared.
Oh no, the defense is not prepared, you guys. He went up there and rebuttal to the examples of what the prosecutor had laid out. So he, instead of talking about the 3 points that he made, awful, bad, they were bad examples for the public, and he wanted them canceled. He's like, well, yeah, but they making money. And now he tells him, well, wait a minute, Judge, I ain't even prepared. Hold on. Who is a blue face?
I didn't know this. There's a nigga rapping named Blueface. And you trying to cancel him? I'm gonna do my research. And I'm gonna get back to you.
Thank you. Mr. Davis.
I'm gonna get back to you.
Cancel court. We'll be right back.
Ooh, do you know the answer to this question?
I do, but not under these conditions.
Let's let
You got stuff over here you can use, man. Use this stuff.
Fast forward. Shout out to cancel court.
So, Mr. Ryan didn't know who Blueface was. Okay, that's cool. But you could fill an ocean with what you don't know. Do you know what Riz is? Riz. Apparently, it's
Let's keep that quote in mind by Ron Prosecutor Taylor. You can fill an ocean by what you don't know. That has nothing but facts all around it. We're gonna let that sit. Let that sit. Let that marinate. You could fill an ocean. Mm-hmm.
new generation word for charisma. You got Riz, man. That means you cool. We old, nigga. It's a lot of shit we don't know. It's a lot of stuff we don't know. A lot of people know Christian Rock and Blueface. Unfortunately, evidence of why they should be canceled. How about the fact that anything you can think of that's normal, they do the opposite of. Fighting, not just fighting. Christian Rock got into a fight.
Lily, we did the trial of R. Kelly and his catalog. So they had R. Kelly's catalog on trial. So if you want to take time or whatever, you have to do the replay and kind of catch it from the beginning. We moved on because we took a vote and we thought that we'll creep another little viewing in of this cancel court commentary. They are geniuses for doing this. This stuff is funny. It's good. It's elaborating. They're elaborating on a lot of, I guess, celebrities and of things, situations that's been going on out here in social media, and they've taken it into court and they're arguing a lot of their opinions and, some of them facts and allegations. Okay. So, and then they have a juror, and then the juror takes time to cast their vote once the judge asks them to. And then at the end, you find out whether if the prosecutor wins its case or the defense wins its case.
Or got beat up, which is domestic violence, and was bleeding. And she wrote, "I love you blue." In blood. Bitch, are you the Joker? When did we start raising villains from Batman? This ain't Gotham. It's wild. So wild that a rapper that don't rap on beat, which is pretty hard to do. I don't know if you've ever tried to rap off beat. The normal human brain that's working right, it'll just jump on. This guy is skilled at being bad.
Oh, Lord.
He got famous for a song called Thotiana. Thotiana. And what's funny is, I think a lot of us forgot that thought is like an acronym. That hole over there. We praise this man for naming a girl.
I want y'all to know that that's the first time I've ever heard of this boy. That song came on one of the stations on Series. And I'm sitting in the car listening to him like, bust down at Thotiana, to bust down. I'm like, who the hell seen this shit? That is the first thing that I said. I grew up on THOT, thought. That's been around a long time, right? So I know that acronym. But this artist, and I'm saying to myself, not to like, that's, I get it. Different people, different world, different ideologies, artists. But I could never imagine an R. Kelly making anything close to bust down the Thotiana. Bust down Thotiana. My butt sat there and listened to the whole song instead of switching the freaking channel. Bust down and Thotiana. And I'm literally trying to find the rhythm in the car to this song. Where is the main beat at to this song that makes you tap your feet and bob your head? I could not find one. I could not even find, hey, you know what I mean? Y'all know when y'all listen to y'all favorite songs and y'all be like, hey, that's my shit. Oh, that sound good. I could not find that. So then I go to look up, I saw the name come across the screen in the car. Blueface. Never heard of. So I go, once I got to where I was going, and I pulled them up, and I'm like, oh, this is some young guy, but I guess this is their era, so in this era, this generation, right, you don't be surprised about what the hell they put out when you can't find a beat to dance to it to, and you just got to roll with it. It's just, okay, yeah, all right, but now us people, our genre, our age bracket, right, we're doing what people older than us were doing when we were head bobbing. That's like, what's that mess you playing? Now we're in that era. Like, what's that mess you playing? You see how this shit passes down, y'all. This shit is crazy, because I promise you, yeah, if we were in their age bracket, we'd have probably found a rhythm. We'd have probably been, twerking it out. But that's not our age bracket, so we can see where we would make harmless opinions about it, right? It was harmless opinions. I just had to put all that out there. I had a lot to say. But what I said, wait until the defense finally does his research, comes back up to present his opening argument, okay? And it's going to align pretty much with what I just said.
girl, that hoe over there, Iana. This is what we show, and this is what we explain and telling people, kids, adult, old peoples, that Tatiana and writing in blood and fighting people's mama, bitch.
Okay.
Punch my mama. That's not gonna go all right. But what could she do? Because he punched her daddy. Like, what is the, where's, this is not like Def Jam Vendetta, dog. Like, blood writing, stealing cars. They live in a Grand Theft Auto life. Like, it's all fun and games until the shit get real. There ain't no Bobby and Whitney, even if they were. Not just Whitney. See, God rest her soul, we know she left us too early. But the daughter gone too. God rest her soul. I don't want to see nothing that often. If we keep acting as if this is just normal, promote.
Now, keep in mind, he's painting his narrative as what someone does has a horrific effect on others. Okay, this is how he's painting his picture out here. Like, well, you know, that may be the case sometimes. We've seen that happen. Yeah, okay. He went down there and broke into Uncle Sam's house. And the guy that was with him, you know, he didn't do it with him at that time, but later on, maybe about, you know, 6 months later now, he decided, well, I want to do one. Since the first guy didn't get caught, he didn't get in trouble, you know, some, you know, like that. So yeah, some things can be passed down where others may pick up on, you know, some of the things that others are doing and continue on, you know, with that type of behavior. But you know, there's a lot of people that don't also. So in his argument, I guess he's arguing for the people that it do have an effect on.
Like the toxicness of the internet, of like youth of America, as if it's normal. Soon it will be normal. When your mama writing in blood, hey, you know, Tatiana, what you gonna do? If y'all niggas want to live like y'all in Gotham, then, you know, don't mind me. But I say that's enough to cancel him right there.
He wants him gone.
So, you know, I rest my case.
Oh, he rests.
That's just me.
Oh,
Thank you,
wow.
Mr. Ron T. Mr. Ryan Davis, you have it with us.
Hey, let's pause that. Wait a minute. Did he rest this early in the because the defense wasn't prepared? Did he rest this case because he really believed that the defense came to trial not prepared? Gotta go do his research? Well, let's find out.
For rebuttal, Your Honor, I apologize for being unprofessional in your court. I did not do my research. I've had time to do research. I apologize. I apologize to my opponent for not doing my research and showing what I don't know. I don't know many things, okay? I know that the Temptations are nothing without you. That's true. When you told Otis nobody came to see him, oh, one of my favorite moments.
Oh.
Come on, Temptations, I loved it all.
I told you niggas I was with the 5 heartbeats.
Yeah, I know that fro glasses combination anywhere. Blueface.
Time out. Did he put the fro with the glasses, y'all? He say he know that combination. These guys are so funny, y'all. They're so funny.
The rapper. There's so many lies going on in here. My opponent called my client a rapper. Let's just start there. Rapping is rhyming over a beat melodically to make music. This nigga has never rhymed to a beat a day in his life. Ever. So to call him a rapper is just accusatory. I did all the research I could. All this so-called violence is a lie. I couldn't find it nowhere on the internet. I typed in rapper beats up Chris Rock. Will Smith popped up. Google, what does Blueface have to do with Chris Rock? They've never even met. Oh my God, roll the whole case out.
He killing
Chris
them.
Rock
He
is a victim.
doing killing them.
This nigga gave us CB4 classic specials. Down to earth. Everybody hates Chris. Why would we cancel Chris Rock?
No, I think you got that mistaken, brother.
This is the worst case I've ever seen in my life.
No, no, brother, it's Krishan Rock. Krishan Rock,
It's not.
not Chris Rock.
Oh no. I guess he not prepared. How the hell he gonna go and research? But y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Enjoy the laughter of this here. But stay tuned. He ain't done working now. He ain't done working it. Let's go.
I apologize for my unpreparedness. I'm gonna go back, get my argument together.
Thank
No further, Your Honor.
Let's try this one more time.
One more time.
Cancel court returns.
Yes, we loving the channel. Yes, y'all. Yes, type yes, we love the channel. We love us some, listen, we loving us some cancel court, okay? Make sure y'all go over, subscribe to the channel. He says it takes time for them to keep, dropping them out as frequently as his followers would love to see them in action, right? But listen, y'all get y'all butts over there, subscribe, because if something comes up, guess what? We get to share it with each other. And of course, if y'all want, we'll come on and have us some movie times on it on this channel, though. I don't think they can't find us over here. So let's go. Let's fast forward, girl. Cancel court. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all did the damn thing. I swear.
Culpable for the actions that we
This
see
shit is
every day?
good.
I mean, they buy into it.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. If we start blaming them, the social media platforms and different networks and things of that nature, for everything that everybody does, where does it end? No, I'm not gonna blame that. I'm gonna blame the people that promote them, us as a culture, as a people. We give them this pedestal to just do absolute ridiculousness nonstop. So no, I'm gonna call Mark Zuckerberg, like, hey, don't post Blueface and Krishan. I'm gonna call Apple Music, hey, take that song down. No.
To follow up to that, it seems like we have a lot of Black leaders in the entertainment community. Where are they?
Hold on, I got an objection. He says that you would blame the people because the people is what's pushing them. It's the people. We're doing this to them. So he also says, well, blames Zuckerberg, right? Zuckerberg owns what? Facebook and so probably some other social medias, right? Platforms, right? But now, if we're going to talk about Zuckerberg and a lot of other social media platforms that are owned by these big production companies, right? Then why aren't we just blaming them? Because a lot of the stuff that we see, they have the control to immediately block it or take it down. But he blames the people too for, watching it and shouting them out and pushing them on forward. Do y'all thing. But I'm just saying, like, you want to start at the end of the proceedings, and it's like, no, you got to shut this shit down from the beginning. Remember that big old lawsuit against Facebook? Them parents came out here because somewhere they were missing the age restrictions on capturing from a lot of the lives out there. As a matter of fact, they did one of mine today. YouTube did. This live that I put up had to be, oh, thank you, Harlem. I don't know why I think of have you put the link in the chat so people can easily find them and subscribe. But that lawsuit, right? And boy, then these parents came out here against Facebook because they were so upset because their child on Facebook, you know, had adult stuff that would stream down through their YouTube channel, or you know, or just in the algorithm by itself. So Facebook was in court for a long time, you guys, going back and forth, arguing, and they needed to comply to the demands of the public, the parents of these children that came forth and put this case against them. Now, I don't know whether if it ended, you know, where it ended that they got pay for it, if there was any damages done to be awarded. And that, I think that they just needed to comply to more of a disclaimers and ways of blocking out a lot of adult content streaming down through the kids content. And I think what they did was, you have to check, you know, is this age, you know, this or that, is this age for this or that, and then of course now they moving in further where, I mean, it's a hard source to fight. It's very hard to fight, where you have to have that birthday in. And sometimes they're gonna start getting to, okay, well, you got to send us a copy of your pictures, your ID, drive, you know, or your school ID or your driver's license or whatever, so that, you know, they can do what they need to be done to protect the interests of the children, because it is a lot of adult entertaining channels out here. But let's go on.
The leadership in the Black community, you seem to just point to them and being young and ignorant and stupid, but what about the leaders? Where are the Black leaders in the entertainment business?
They making money off of them. That's why they ain't doing shit. Whack 100 is Blueface's manager. Blueface went up to Power 105, the Breakfast Club, and they asked him about his contract. And they said, hey, are you in a 360 deal? He said, Well, he went on just, I don't know, but they making money off of these people. Whoever owns whatever shows and different things that they do, they make money off of them. Why would they tell them to stop? They probably ain't got no kids. They don't care. They just want money. Blueface, he got his girl pregnant and hates her. That's okay. Then he makes fun of her. He made a video, a music video, full of pregnant women twerking. Word? The babies didn't sign up for this. They ain't even here yet. Now they already video vixens? Come on now, dog. I mean, I get it. It's videos are crazy. Remember Tip Drill?
Like that.
Okay? Tip Drill was a beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork. Okay, that they played back in the day on a wonderful educational show called BET Uncut. It was wild, but this is egregious, man.
Isn't the defense supposed to be over there doing his research and getting his argument together? He ain't done shit. He ain't done shit. He's very emotional right now. He's very upset, you guys. He does not like this. He don't like this promoting of what Blueface has been doing out here. You say, oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes, Rita. There is one on the Diddy trial. Yes, ma'am.
But isn't that the problem? They don't care. Where's the Black leadership in our community?
Watched it, so I'll probably, you know, lay down when I get ready to lay down. I'll probably click on that, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be arguing about the damn baby oil, girl. I don't know, but we'll see. But there is one. Yes, ma'am.
We're silent. We complain about things. We complain about the white man's doing this, the white man doing that. When are we going to hold our own people accountable for their actions?
Hey, remember, we got shot. Martin Luther King, dead. Malcolm X, dead. Don't put that shit on us now. You got to do this a sneaky way. That's why I'm in politics. I ain't about to be marching for you niggas and get shot. We get a day off of work. No. I'm trying to be.
Hold on. We don't get a day off of work for, well, wait a minute. Other than Martin Luther King, most of them they're dead presidents, right? What one? President's Day. We can get that. Well, okay, well, yeah, he's right. Yeah, we do get a day off of work for being shot. Because that one was shot, the other one was shot. Yeah, he about right.
In the sun. You know what I'm saying? So let's not play games and mince words to my where the black leaders. Nigga dead.
Oh,
We tried that. Huey P. Newton dead. Okay, God rest all their souls. Let's not go there. So we got to take it another way.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T. Mr. Davis, I have a question for you. It seems that there's a lot of talk about Black couples. I'm going to name a few names, notable names, famous couples for you, and let me know what you think they have in common. Will and Jada, Nick Cannon, all 12 of his baby moms, Chris Brown and Rihanna, Bobby and Whitney. What do you think they have in common?
That they're synonymous for being together. That everybody, you name one, you can name the other, which is a sign that a relationship is a well-known relationship. It doesn't have to be good or bad. I just feel like my opponent is taking shots at this woman who I looked up just now. Actually doesn't do comedy.
I'm not sure.
This whole pregnant women twerking is an issue. Now women are only allowed to do things, depending on what their body looks like. Shame on you, Ron. Twerking may actually be good for the baby. Every pregnant woman needs exercise. And my opponent is proving to
time out. He didn't do his research, but he had a good goddamn response, though, didn't he? He said, shit, twerking is good exercise for the baby, the unborn baby. Shit.
everybody that just because you wear a white coat doesn't make you a doctor.
Oh, no.
At the end of the day, staying out of other people's business and their relationship should be something we all practice. I've been doing such a good job. I just found out they were together.
So what?
But Mr. Davis, there seems to be a correlation with them as being toxic. The other aspect of that is a lot of people were blaming Blueface for the violence, blaming him, calling him out, wanting to cancel him. But if you take a deeper look into their relationship, it seems like there's a lot of toxic femininity as well. Your client plays into it. She loves the ratings. She loves the notoriety. She fights people. What do you say to that? Her actions as a Black woman, the kind of example she's setting for other Black women.
She sounds like a rapper. Does she not rap? This is par for the course for the music that they make. No one cared about this image whenever Tupac was spitting at the camera. Whenever Biggie rapped about drugs, Jay-Z rapped about drugs. How many rappers rap about violence? How many rappers have been to prison? How many rappers have died in the streets? Being a rapper is dangerous. At least it's in the house. I don't see the problem. It looks like they're doing exactly what's par for the course for the career choice that they made. You don't even have to cuss and rap about violence to be a violent rapper.
Thank
you, young man,
for that example.
For helping me in the case. I didn't even know this about these niggas.
Shit, keeps heating up. Cancel. Right back.
Oh God, let's see where the defense is taking us, y'all. Where is he taking us? What does he have up his sleeve? Or is he just still going to sit there and not pull any research at all? However, his response has been on point. He's been responding dead on point.
Okay, so let's not go there. They putting babies there. It ain't about how they look. I see a bunch of people that look pregnant. Mr. Davis himself look pregnant.
Shots at each other.
I'm not saying he shouldn't be able to twerk. I'm saying if he was with child, very difficult for him to get consent from the baby. That's all I'm saying. That's number one. Number two, you don't know these people. I keep telling you, a lot of people do. So many, in fact, that Blue had a whole show, a Blues Girls or something, where people were competing for his love, much like Flavor of Love and Tila Tequila and all of that stuff. Guess what? Krishan won, not just because she loved him, because she was beating bitches up. She was fighting. And then I started thinking, why? Why is she so good at this? She was an ultimate warrior. There's a show where you compete to see how strong you are, how much endurance you have, how much you can put out and take in. And she did that, beating people up. This bitch a Ninja Turtle.
Damn.
Blueface. He made one song. We don't know nothing else. And the one song that he did give us is God awful. The beat is weird.
I
He's not
agree with
on
that.
it.
I
He's
just,
talking about
I'm like,
fox.
what?
That's what we know him for. But let me ask you this. Name one thing that you found out about them that's good. Everything you find out about them is awful. And if just two people know them, that's reason enough to cancel them.
You
Two
know what makes
people.
me laugh?
He said two people
Is that
doing
one
them.
opponent keeps saying stuff like we got to get rid of them, and then naming a bunch of shit that's already been put in place that we've seen before. Talking about their show.
Been through it.
Said Flavor Flav had a show like that.
Yeah.
Ray J had a show like that.
Yes.
Tila Tequila had a show
Yeah.
like that. Are these A-listers?
Nope.
No.
No.
Blueface isn't an A-lister either. At the end of the day, right? This is a model that's been there even before these kids were even born. And because they are the new ones to fill it, now we got to cancel them, but never cancel all the stuff that we saw. We saw all of those shows, aren't we fine?
I
We're absolutely fine.
Not y'all.
It is more believable that that woman loves Blueface without a doubt. I will never believe that 30 women wanted Flavor Flav.
Oh no. I don't know, Defense. I don't know. Flavor Flav had some women coming through there too, professing they got their love for him for that damn clock. Didn't he, y'all? I'm guilty. I used to watch me some Flavor Flav. And I used to imagine like, how the hell this man got all these damn women? All these damn women. Now they ain't throw no. Well, I don't know if he had an episode where they was throwing punches and stuff at each other, but shit, Flavor Flav had him ringing that doorbell. Okay, I watched Flavor Flav, y'all. I am not like it wasn't too long ago that I was actually bringing him back up. You watched him, Lily? When I always I think it'd be Harlem might throw him a on one of the ladies, right? I'd be like, the man with the big clock, and I'll be talking about Flavor Flav, y'all. But shit, I was a Flavor Flav watcher, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm the worst. This is just the new model. Let the kids have their thing.
The conclusion of the trial of Blueface and Krishan Rock.
So hold on, before we get back over to the prosecutor, do y'all agree with that or no? Let that era just do his era, because the only people that you have really caught up in it are those people, around, centered around their age and stuff. So it's like, let them do their thing. So I also agree with the defense. Have it affected you? It shouldn't, because you're not in that era of those people. So you too, Serena, girl. I love it. Flavor Flav was funny as hell, boy. Okay, wait, let's fast forward. Shout out to Cancel Court, man. Y'all a beast with this.
Begin with closing arguments.
Oh, closing arguments, y'all.
Your closing argument. You have 3 minutes.
All right. Let the kids have their things. That makes sense to you? Just when you say that, you just put the knives out there. Let the kids have their things. You put your 2-year-old by a big pool of water. Let the kids have their things.
That's not
What
what
about
his
the force?
point was.
To watch over kids.
He's
Now, I'm not
misconstruing
saying
it to the
y'all
jury.
know basic kids, but there are people that should be looking out for the rest of us. Not everybody understands what should and should not be, and it's
That's the problem right there. Disregarding the fact that when you become that age to center yourself around this different era of people, right? You should have already been trained, taught under your parents, right? So then their way, that way, when you do come out there, because we're going outside, you want to go outside. You know what I'm saying? You would still have that self-control about yourself to not be manipulated into it. Enjoy it. Laugh at it. Learn to dance. Go do it in the house. But you once you learn from home, once you've been taught all of that self-awareness and self-control and a manipulative world that's out there, we have a lot of self-contained young adults out here. But we also are matched with some non-self-contained adults as well. And those people, to me, are centered around the idea of, well, these people making money like this, and these people getting this attention like this. Some of them wants that. Some of them wants to have that same thrill going on in their life. That notary. They want it. And there's nothing that you can do. Yeah, pop, lock, and drop it. They'll be done. Then their time will be over. And guess what? It's going to be a whole nother set of something else that we are not going to like. But oh well, you're going to have to move on and get over it because it's going to happen. Let's finish his argument.
it's on the people who do get it
I
to
mean,
help the people who don't get it. What Christian Rock and Blueface have been doing is not just toxic, it's infectious and toxic.
Wow.
It's a bad representation, man. This is not okay. Drinking while pregnant is bad alone.
Okay.
Like Christian Rock is an ultimate warrior who took a bottle, a Hennessy bottle.
Yeah.
You ever had Hennessy? You had Hennessy.
And I saw that, y'all. I literally sat there and saw that girl drinking. She was pouring her heart out. She had on her little white, tank bra, and the girl was just, drowning herself in it, y'all. I was like, oh my God. And then, what happened? The baby, fetal alcohol syndrome and something that she'll have to deal with now for the rest of her life. But she was pouring her hearts out. She was pouring her guts out all about this Blueface, y'all, and was just drinking the hell out of that Hennessy, man. I'm like, damn.
This ultimate warrior took a Hennessy bottle, pow, and it broke on his head.
Damn.
Force that take? He could be dead. And you know what happened? They get endorsements for that. That's outrageous. We are literally documenting the demise of a Black family and paying them for it. The literal documentation of everything bad in a Black family. And then we wonder why we get people marching with tiki torches talking about get them out of here. I'd get them niggas out of here too. I think choose to switch professions.
I think the judge remark.
For Sean Rock to be a vigilante. I say we get rid of him.
Thank you, Mr. Ron T.
Give me Mike.
Mr. Ryan Davis, please begin with your
Get
closing
rid of
remarks. You have 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
See what
in closing,
this guy.
I want to say I do know who I'm representing.
Oh shit.
But I wanted to give my opponent the opportunity to teach me everything that he knows about who I'm representing.
Hold on, hold on. Was he strategizing? Did he come through? Well, let's see what he's working with. You mean to tell me he sat there all that time? He actually lied in the courtroom talking about he didn't do his research. He waited until the prosecutor got done with his performing act, putting all of the salt and pepper he could on these damn kids. Well, let's see how he about to come through, y'all.
And I've learned nothing.
Oh,
Pregnant woman or a female rapper hitting somebody over the head with a bottle and is now pregnant. You think that's new? You ever heard of the brat? Watch him go to jail.
oh.
Hitting somebody over the head with a bottle. That was what it was when I was growing up. You know what the brat's doing right now? Pregnant. So acting like you've not seen any of this shit before. Man, that ain't my kid. It could be 10 other niggas' kids. You ever seen Mari?
Oh no, we saw
But
more.
Blueface and Krishan is introducing us to these things. For every generation, there will be a version of what we're looking for. Our grandparents had
Defense, not introducing us to them, replaying what we've already know has happened out here. They just replaying it. Different people, same shit. Who put Ike and Tina Turner? Same shit. That's all. Different people, but the same damn shit. Time after time, generation after generation. It's just there.
Tina. Our parents had Bobby and Whitney.
Oh Lord.
We had Chris and Rihanna. Now the next generation has their toxic couple. It's not right. It ain't never right. But you think if we take Krishan Rock and Blueface off the internet, that now toxicity isn't on the internet?
That's what we've
You
been
need
trying
to
to
pay your Wi-Fi bill. I get it. I get it. Back in your day when you used to put antennas on the TVs and try to get a good signal, you can see your favorite shows. Johnny Carson would never have had them on the show. I get that, but he had Ike and Tina. What's the difference? Why? Because Tina got more hits, literally and figuratively. I don't understand. What are we canceling for real? You think, listen, I just saw a girl put a nigga phone number on the internet. The nigga climbed through her window and drug her out the house and everything.
Uh-huh.
You think he was like, time to be like Blueface? No, nigga. People have bad relationships all the time. Nigga, me and you single. We ain't got a good relationship yet, my nigga. And it ain't because of Christian Rock. They represent our culture. Jury, by a show of hands, which one of y'all ever see them and go, this is me?
Not me.
Just we'll work our way across. Any of it was like, yo, when I look in the mirror, Krishan Rock. One. Are you missing a two?
That's the two.
I rest my case.
Oh my God. No.
Furthermore, proving how rare it is. How rare this is. That's rare. That is rare. That is rare. That's less than 10%.
Two, yeah.
That is rare.
Two.
No, that is rare. I am wild right now. This entire case is absurd. We want to cancel somebody because they're a bad rapper in a bad relationship. Or we want to cancel a woman because she's missing a tooth. And then to come in here and complain about them while dressed like her tooth.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Wow.
It is the most ridiculous thing I've seen since a juror with a missing tooth.
Yeah, judge crying, laughing.
Which pretty much this case shows you why they have to be around. Unpredictability is literally the spice of life. Without them,
Agree with that. I do agree with that. However, should there be a limit to unpredictability? You know, it's almost like every time it changes, we go into a whirlpool of shockness. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, what is this now? What are they like? Did you see that? You know, like this is all new to us. No, it's just different people, unpredictable. Maybe you didn't expect for it to happen so soon behind what we just left off from, right? What did he say? Whitney and Bobby. Ike and Tina first, Whitney and Bobby. Then he went on to who was the next couple. You know what I'm saying? So does it happen too soon for everybody? The unpredictableness, which is it, right? Like, so we go into shock because at some point, if it's too long, right? If it's too far apart, you know, we sitting in the back, all calm, cool, and collected. Was like, okay, whoo, it's over with. But then it also becomes boring because we don't have anything to talk about or laugh at or feel disgusted, or happy for, right? Because everything is mellow. It's chilling. Then all of a sudden, you got the people in the back creating this unpredictable as new era out here that sends us into a shockwave, boy. Like, did you see that? Call up, girl, go click on channel so and so, girl. You got to go click on the girl. Did you see that? Next thing we know, it's all viral. Half of our generation out here is copying what they see. Now we mad about that. And you got the other half that's still chill and mellowed out. It's because it's no big surprise to us. It's no big wang ding do day. It happens. But let's finish listening to his argument, man. This shit great. I mean, it's closing argument.
what example do you have to tell your kids, hey, this is a bad relationship? Y'all really gonna teach your kids about Ike and Tina? No, absolutely not. It's gonna be a lot easier to go, that nigga with the tattoo on his face, don't be that nigga. This is nothing new. This is just par for the course. And canceling them literally is not going to do anything. It'll just be a replacement next week for now. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
2 weeks.
don't none of y'all really watch that shit for real. Just go about your life. Just go about your goddamn day. That's it. That's it, man.
Okay. You did a good job, y'all.
Thank you.
I don't know. This is gonna be kind of tough. So if you are for the prosecutor and his closing argument, say yes. If you not, say no. Because his argument was all about taking Krayshawn Rock and Blueface off of social media. He thinks that they are doing a lot of harm being out on social media, causing damage to the mental of a lot of our young youth out here that likes to go twerking and pregnant and being twerk and doing it all for a man, and all that stuff. I always say, if you're gonna do it like they do on that baddies page or whatever, do it for yourself. Never have someone else controlling something that you can do yourself and become a millionaire off of it. But maybe these type of women that were attracted to Blueface and Whack 100 on what they designed up. Maybe they, needed that guidance to do that. But listen, I say, I don't know how y'all voting. I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna vote, but I quite interested. Let's get to the juror. Let's see what the judge has to say.
Mr. Davis, at this time, all those in favor of suspending Blueface and Krishan until further notice, please raise your right hand and say aye.
Do it for the team, y'all.
Say, do it for the team. Not too many votes,
All
folks.
those in favor of not suspending them, please raise your right hand and say aye. The jury has rendered a decision. In the power of this court,
No.
they are not canceled.
The
That is
defense,
so-
the defense, baby. Look at it.
Thank you. Thank you. And the tooth shall set you free.
Hey, man.
He said, and the tooth shall set you free. But the defense won, Rita. He did absolutely no research or any of that. What he did was brought his knowledge about the culture through a timeline of why should we be affected? Why should this happen to them when nothing happened to the other ones that came along? It's just a different time, new era, different faces. So I don't know. Do y'all? I think the defense did. I think it did well with lack of researching. I do. So did y'all enjoy? I enjoyed that one. What's going on, Nisimo? You missed the R. Kelly one, so you're gonna have to replay back. It's actually pretty. We had a good time over here reviewing the one where they had R. Kelly catalog on trial. So I'm not gonna tell you the outcome of it, but we had fun with that one. So you missed that one, Nisimo. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So I just thought I'd bring this to you guys, introduce y'all to Cancel Court. Like I say, I watched a few of them, if I'm not mistaken. I know they do politics. I know they do history on some of our legends out here, right? So, but they got a long list of trial court, cancel courts. So you might want to go through some of their catalog, right? And get you some popcorn and sit back and have a good night. And like I say, if you want us to watch one in particular together so that we can laugh together, then send it to me. Send it to my email, send it to my messenger. Y'all got my stuff like, Pap, let's do this one. And I'm all here for it. This is definitely a good change. But however, we got to be careful because all credits, all shout out, all thumbs up, like all subscriptions, take that over there to Cancel Court, you guys. Not only that, they have behind the scene that does all of their graphic, all of their setting up and taping and filming is done as you can see on the live, right? By Defiant Digital. And he put up the two guys that they kind of work with. So let's do that. Let's subscribe to the channel. Cancel Court. Harlem put it in the chat, so you might want to scroll back up and catch it there, on from Harlem's post. It wasn't too far behind us, but I'm going to stop share. Did I stop sharing that? Yeah, I did. I think I did. I think I did. I'm just frozen up there for now. The time being, so but yeah, it wasn't bad, right, y'all? Wasn't bad at all. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me stop sharing this so I don't click on the wrong button over here. And I done did something else, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I sure did. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. I clicked the right button. All right. You said that raise your own children. I will go back. Do you remember me saying that we need to role play Rob's cases out so the world can see how? Yes, I do. You did mention that a long time ago. You did. But and the way that they role play this, you know, in a trial setting, it was like perfect. It really was, without getting upset, without arguing with each other. All right, Serena, I'm getting ready to go to girl. My clock on the alarm at 6 o'clock. But so that's why I enjoyed this. And no arguing. They left there still being friends, laughter. They were able to tolerate each other's jokes. And I mean, they roast on each other. But there is no way that something like that just would happen out here. We're not dealing with, people like that. We're not dealing with that. So, but guess what, y'all? You you like the animated cartoon? I'm on Zoom, so Zoom will let me do this, dog. But guess what? We are up out of here, y'all. I am not doing the outro. Y'all have a good night. Tomorrow we're coming up on Thursday. This felt like a short week for me, you guys. I'm like, wow, I'm getting ready to be back off again. So, on that note, Nisimo, do the replay. Check out the trial that they do on R. Kelly's catalog. But to the rest of you guys in the chat, hit the like button. Don't forget to share out the Council Court channel for me. I appreciate that. And also, hey, leave me some comments behind if you want to, girls. But I got to go. Peace out. Have a good night.